Hello, it is a little early. I'm going to do a little drawing. My name is William, and it is very nice to be with you. Thank you for joining me. We will begin sketching. I really like to draw the roosters. It is very fun. It is my current theme. It is what I am doing about waking up to a new day, a new morning, to see something new each and every day. And this is a fun kind of meditation to relax, to think of stress and things you want to get rid of or not, and you want to go and do. But the rooster, they crow early in the morning and they wake you up before the dawn of a new day. It is what they do. So we will draw a little rooster. I love this poofity poof of their hair. It is something fun. And the chaos and the life and the love that is in this tale, the fairy tale, the feathers and things. I will switch pencils. I'm going to go to doing an ink brush to get a bit more color and line. I think I'm going to go with some orange. I usually lay some things out and make some colorful marks. I'm using the app Procreate with the Apple Pencil very much. I love it. The sensitivity, is very smooth. Very smooth. I'm always amazed by the nerds that are the engineers that come up with these things that help artists make things. I'm very grateful for their creativity to make these tools that allow me to sit and to draw. Sketch and to make these marks, to relax. It's very fun. So I love these colors. It's warm, it's a little spicy. So you see the pattern. I do very similar things with these roosters, but they each have a name. Their life comes out of them, and they develop a little character. With their color, with their shape, with their little spunk or attitude. Color, signs, and symbols, we all relate. It's very autumn one. But what do we make? We make it like a party. It's very fun. Colors, the movement, the layers. It is really just doing it. It's setting the time to make it. There's no trick. I don't know what pushes me to make these marks, but I just go and I feel. This is not very planned. But as I have often said, the the art are like a language that you speak when you have a thought. And drawing is one of those languages. That when I want to speak and doodle and to make and to kind of ramble, I can do that with my hands and my eyes. So we make, and we continue to make. Sure, I like that color, but we add lots of layers. What's wonderful with this app is now I can go and pick these colors. So sorry, my finger is going to get in the way. But pick that blue back up. What's nice whenever you go back to those layers, it really creates some depth in the color. It's not what I want. Sometimes this app is very difficult to use. Not extraordinarily difficult, but a little functionality, you know. So I think we're getting there. What's the base? It is. I think it's getting there. I think we need some real mark. It is kind of boring. Some fresh emotion. And allow the life in the color. So I generally add a second layer and do like a key drawing with black. A little more dynamic and line weight and fluidity to give the drawing some structure, shape, movement, definition. Defines these characters, shape, the tone. I've been really doing these little tiny eyes. I like that. What we make. So then we add and we make the mark. Can mean expand it and go and add the definition in layers, and it's very fluid and exciting. Add some little micro things. You know, I love the chaos and the kind of madness in there, but to some extent I really like to add a little bit of just refinement, a little bit of definition, as I make. As you see, these arms are very complicated birdies, but it is about the process and the repetition and the making of it over and over and over and over and over and over and over to feel equality and to calm me down and to remember that this is a new day. to see new life. Right? It is about seeing. It is about being. It is about doing. Not talking about doing. If you know me, that is one thing that bugs the hell out of me. It is people that talk about doing things but don't do them. I'm very keen on keeping my mouth shut on things that I think I might do rather than talking about them, and if I talk about them, I have to better well do them. Get shit done, no? It is, I think, time to clean this boy up. So I take the eraser, we'll keep it at the studio pen, the eraser, and I go back into the color layer, and now I clean up around, all around the newly defined rooster. So you have this order and you have this chaos, which I kind of love. The raw emotion inside these roosters, the energy, the mark, what they do and what they make. It is very early here today. I got up at like 3:30. I had to do some printing for some things and setting some good early time to draw. Just relax and get set for the day. A little rooster call before the dawn of the new day today. It's still dark outside. I think it's like 5:30 now. But no, so what? Maybe in Paris it is 11 o'clock. I'm in Pennsylvania. In the country. I live on near some farms. It is I have a very nice view off my deck of a cow farm, and they moo and they moo and they moo. It is terrible in the season whenever they are calving. I suppose that the mommy cows and the baby cows are across the valley, and they moo and they whine incessantly. But you see, I just go and I color and I erase the mark and give it a very nice definition within the frame of the key black drawing. Again, it is not rocket science that I do, but you try. Again, this is the Procreate app with an Apple Pencil on an iPad Pro. I forget what year I'd have it. And it is very interesting. So, we're just about done with things. Going to go work out this morning. It should be very fun after my drawing of a rooster, my little rooster workout. This morning message for you. And voilà. Non, c'est pas fini. C'est pas fini. Voilà. Ici, oh voilà, ici. Oh putain. Putain. Voilà. Ok. Oui, j'adore ça. These marks that are cut off, defined. It is just what I like. It's kind of cropped chaos. Shape, line. And we leave it like that. It's a little fun. I think I need to add some more red in his head. In his poofity poof. I think I will add some more red. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. We build up some more layers. Oh, let's add some crazy. Differentiate this thing. So you don't have to finish it right away. Oh yeah, let's add something. You need something, huh? This is not. This hat is boring. You know, that is what I do. I feel it, and I wait until I feel that I like it. And if I don't like it, I continue. I think I like it. So again, we go back to the eraser, and I trim and I cut. I do not have little squirrels like Mr. Bob Ross. Actually, I do have squirrels in my shop. This is where I am. As I said, I'm in the country, so we always have squirrels in my roof, my attic. And mice and raccoons. I had a raccoon once in my attic, in my studio. It was a very strange experience to see all the raccoon shit up there. I was like freaked out for a month or so because I didn't want to go up there to face a rabid raccoon in this little confined attic space. So eventually they must have left. I did not, but there's no more poop. No more new poop, I suppose. I did also see, I'm also the house of many black snakes, I think. They like to live up there in the walls. Shit. There's the walls of my studio. I keep seeing these big skins. I have not checked there for a while. But this is peaceful, no? I should have some music. I will do music next time, because this is probably kind of boring to watch. Maybe you need your own music while you watch. That way you can pick what music you like. And I can't imagine it's very exciting to watch someone erase these colors, but you get to see the process and watch a drawing from start to finish. I'm not sure you understand or want to understand. Oh, okay, it's cool. So what do we call him? What is his name? What does he look like? Frank? No. Je sais pas. This is always tough. It's like naming a little child or something that goes out into the world. I have this rooster now that, you know, he's like kind of calm, not too cocky, not too Much of a dick. But, you know, it's still a rooster, so there's a little spunk. It's got a little party tail, and it is, I don't know. I think we call him Pierre. He will be my first French. No, he's not my first French one. We will call him Pierre. It's a very ordinary kind of name, Pierre, but it has a little life. Pierre, oui. We will call him Pierre. What? His name is Pierre. Voila. Thank you. See you.